The hydro hip has many benefits, but it may take several lengths before they reveal themselves. Give it time because the hydro hip is a phenomenal training tool. The hydro hip improves core strength by working the muscles that help you rotate. It teaches you to rotate quickly, completely, and symmetrically to both sides. And it helps you identify and develop proper timing of the hips, arms, and body. If your timing is not quite right, if you pull first and then the hips follow, your hands or arms will hit the hydro hip as they exit the water. If this happens, don't give up. Instead, try rotating the hips sooner and add a snap to the rotation so that the fin moves out of the way before your hand gets to it. If you lead with the hips, your hands and arms will not hit the fins. The hydro hip provides an intense workout for your core muscles, so it's important not to use it for long-distance swimming. You'll get the best results when you use it with great focus for short distances. The hydro hip consists of 2 fins that are threaded onto a web belt. If you are using the hydro hip in conjunction with the FINIS Tech-Tock, you would set them up like this. Thread the belt with one hydro hip fin, then the Tech-Tock, then followed by the second hydro hip fin. To get started with the hydro hip, pull the belt tight around your waist or hips. The fin should stick straight out from each hip. Start by swimming a few 25s of freestyle to get comfortable with the product. Adjust the timing of your hip rotation and the amount of hip rotation so that your hands and arms do not hit the fins. Try the same thing for backstroke. Swim a few 25s, making sure that you snap the hydro hips and get them out of the way of your hands as they exit the water. Now try some drills. Start with single arm freestyle, keeping your non-working arm at your side. Anchor your left hand and snap your right hip to the side as the arm pulls through. Try to bring your left shoulder out of the water during the pull and recovery. Switch arms on the next length. This drill strengthens your core rotational muscles and establishes correct timing of the hip turn. Remember, the hydro hip provides a lot of resistance, so it works best when used for drills and short distances. The magic of the hydro hip will happen when you take it off, even after swimming as little as 100 yards. When the resistance is eliminated, the lessons you learned about timing will still be there and you'll swim with increased speed and efficiency. In swimming, true power is generated from the hips and not from the arms. The hydro hip teaches you how to harness all the power that's available in your hips. It teaches you to drive your swim from the hips as opposed to pulling with your arms. While it's primarily a tool for freestyle and backstroke, the hydro hip can also be used for breaststroke. Simply adjust the blades to a 45-degree angle and secure the belt near your chest. You might also want to put on some zoomers. Swim a few 25s using breaststroke pull and a dolphin kick, and keeping your head up. This drill will increase your hand and arm tempo, and the hydro hip will keep you from pulling too far back. If your hands are hitting the blades, you're pulling too far back.